Hello YouTube viewers, welcome back to Let's Play Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. And now that we have all three of the coins for those gamers, it is time to go back to the area that we found them. The area where we found the gamers, I mean. And then we have to challenge them to a coin toss match. Stupid ghosts. Ow. I keep taking damage here. Like I've said more than once, this area is brutal. Okay, now, yeah. So you have to win against this guy first in a coin toss match, and then this one second and this one third, and if you beat them all, you get a special item. Yeah, I just bowl through it. I always choose heads on all three of them. And, yeah. It usually doesn't take as long as you might think. Even though sometimes it happens like this. I mean, pure random chance means that you have a decent chance of making it through. There you go. And I got this thing. Give you one guess what it's good for. Let me show it to you on the key items. Yeah. Opening it reveals the image of a girl and two older boys. So that's a pretty strong hint about who it belongs to. And then here's the death mask. And here's all the stuff. So yes, I think it's yours. Yeah. So this is interesting. Rottytops missing half, talking about how there should be someone besides her two older brothers. And Shantae wants to know more. So, a sister? Okay, so not a sister, just a friend. But still, a very good friend. Yeah. So that is how Rottytops views her friendship with Shantae. And Shantae is really moved by it. You know, Shantae values connections. That's one of the key points of her character. She values her genie half because of the connection it gives to her parents. she values Rottytops in spite of all the trouble because of the connection between friends. And now, this probably feels to Shantae like all of her efforts with Rottytops has really been paying off, even if it doesn't seem clear or obvious. Yeah, so basically the Village of Lost Souls is a huge metaphor for things that you have lost and the possibility of finding them again. And this is going to be another interesting part here, when we get to it. The Hopeful Flame. So if we go back to key items, it doesn't really give us a clue, but while we were searching for the gamer's coins, we found a place where a fire used to be burning. You might remember that. Oh man. I forgot about that. And wait for these two guys to go by so that we can go up safely. And here we are. So use the Hopeful Flame on the fire pit? Yes. And well, it brought out someone interesting. Apparently this is a reference to another game that I've never heard of or played. This character, I mean. Shantae is going the respectful route. I mean, look at this guy. His pecs are wiggling every time he takes a breath. That's how muscular and manly he is. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so another resident of the Village of Lost Souls who has forgotten. Yeah, so he's lost his daughter, and he came to the Village of Lost Souls to find her. And he doesn't even remember how long he's been here, let alone who she is anymore. So, this opens up a question of who this guy's daughter is. I think we're supposed to believe that he's Shantae's father, but I don't believe that. That just seems too obvious. The other possibilities, I figure it has to be someone we've met, and the other possibilities are either Sky, Rottytops, or Risky Boots. It's not Sky because we've already met her father. And Rottytops also seems a bit too obvious because we just met her and helped her out with something. So I'm thinking that this guy is Risky Boots' father. That's my guess. And he's advising Shantae to get out of here, but you know, she's pretty tough and still has a job to do. And he's impressed. Yeah, I think this is why we're supposed to believe that he's Shantae's father, and maybe he is, but I just don't believe that. Probably Risky Boots, maybe Rottytops, but my guess is Risky Boots. So he's giving us the key to open the Oubliette of Suffering. You. Yeah, I don't think it's manly to smell bad. I just don't. But anyway, we have our way in. Let's go use it. So if we go to the key item screen, the manly musk, a powerful odor that inspires one to perform great deeds. The great deed of holding your nose and backing away from the stinky fellow. Anyway. Stink it up. So, on Saliva Island, finding the ham stink was a bit of a challenge, but once you've gotten through that area, dealing with this should be pretty easy. You should know what you need to do. It certainly is doing the job here. Dagron. That doesn't sound too good. Oh well, we've got our way into the Den of Evil. Yeah, so... So we cannot jump downward through these platforms, which means to get that jar down below, it's too low to the ground to hit with a bullet, so you have to try to get through without stepping on the fire. That didn't work though. Alright, so we're going to be using Risky's hat quite liberally here. Ow! Ow! Ah. Probably should have used the bubble shield. Would have made that maneuvering easier. Okay. Not so bad though, even though I'm at less than half health now. Well then, moving on. You know what? Even though it's been fairly short, I'm at close to the 15-minute mark now. So, yeah, I'm just going to cut the video here. And I will see you next time, viewers, on Let's Play Shantae and the Pirate's Curse as we proceed into the Oubliette of Suffering. Later.